chosen one. Get ready, because someone with great influence is about to place an extraordinary opportunity before you. Give this moment your full attention and don't let your focus drift. Because what is unfolding is far from ordinary. A new path is opening before you, and the choice you make could redirect the course of your future in ways you never expected. The individual I am speaking of is not imaginary, and the opportunity connected to them is far more significant than it may first appear. It carries the power to elevate your life, expand your possibilities, and lead you into a future beyond your current vision. If you let this moment pass unnoticed, you may only realize later how close you came to the breakthrough that had been prepared for you all along. Stay with me and listen carefully, because what is about to happen is deeply connected to the prayers you've whispered when no one else was listening. If your heart believes, type Amen as a declaration of faith. You've walked through difficult seasons where progress seemed invisible, where your hard work felt unrewarded, and where your trust was tested in ways no one around you could truly understand. Every step you've taken has been seen, every hidden tear, every quiet struggle, and every decision to keep moving forward instead of giving up has not gone unnoticed. The opportunity approaching you is not the result of chance. It is arriving because of your perseverance and the faith you held on to when everything around you suggested otherwise. The person entering your life has the influence to unlock doors that others cannot, and your paths are coming together with a purpose that reaches far beyond temporary success. Before we go any further, take a moment to support this message by liking the video. That simple gesture is a way of standing in agreement with the encouragement being spoken over your life, while helping this message reach others who may need hope just as much as you do. Remember, what is coming is about far more than receiving a remarkable opportunity. It is about stepping into a season that has been preparing you for something far greater than you imagined. It is about being ready for it when it arrives. I have been shaping your mindset, adjusting your perspective, and strengthening your spirit, so that when this opportunity stands in front of you, you will not shrink back in doubt. The offer may feel overwhelming at first. It may seem larger than what you thought you could handle. But I am telling you that you are not stepping into this alone. I am with you in every detail, guiding your decisions and protecting your path as you move forward. There will be a moment when this person speaks to you, and in that moment, something inside you will recognize that this is different. It will not feel like coincidence. It will feel like timing that carries weight and purpose. You may feel a mix of excitement and fear, because stepping into something new always brings both. But I am asking you not to let fear take the lead. What I am placing before you is not meant to harm you. It is meant to elevate you into a space where your life begins to reflect the promises you have been holding on to. Type 777 if you trust God. This offer will test your ability to believe in yourself in a way you have not been tested before. It will ask you to step beyond the limits you have placed on your own potential, and it will challenge the small voice that once told you that you were not enough. I am removing that voice, and I am replacing it with truth. The truth that you have been chosen for something greater than what you have settled for. The person bringing this opportunity will not see you the way others have seen you. They will recognize something in you that aligns with what I have placed inside your spirit. Do not rush your response, but do not delay out of fear. Either, there is a balance that you must hold, a quiet confidence that comes from trusting that I am leading you. When you feel uncertain, return to the peace that I place within you, because that peace will guide you more clearly than any outside opinion. You do not need validation from those who have never understood your journey. because I have already approved the path that is opening for you. This moment is also a reminder that your life is not stuck, even when it feels like it is. I have been working behind the scenes, arranging connections, shifting circumstances, and preparing hearts so that everything aligns at the right time. What you are about to experience is the result of movements you could not see, but that does not make them any less real. The offer coming to you is a sign that the season of waiting is beginning to transform into a season of receiving. You will notice changes in the way people respond to you, in the way opportunities begin to appear, and in the way your confidence starts to grow. This is not by accident. It is part of the transition you are stepping into. The powerful person I am sending into your life is not just bringing an offer, they are bringing a shift that will influence how you see yourself and how you move forward from this point. Hold on to your faith tightly in this moment, because faith is what will anchor you when everything begins to change quickly. You are not losing control. You are stepping into a place where I am taking greater control, guiding you into something that has been prepared with care and intention. The path ahead may look unfamiliar, but it is not unsafe because I am walking it with you. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You have been called chosen for a reason, and this moment is part of that calling, unfolding in a visible way. What once felt distant is now coming closer, and what once seemed impossible is now being placed within your reach. Stay grounded, stay open, and stay connected to me, because what is coming next will require both courage and trust. This is not a sudden accident. It is the unfolding of something that has been building beneath the surface of your life for longer than you realize. The offer that is forming is not just about what you will gain. It is about who you are becoming. As you step into it with faith and courage, I am reminding you that you are not stepping into luck. You are stepping into alignment with what I have already prepared for you. There will be a quiet shift in your thinking before this offer fully arrives. And that shift is important because it will determine how you receive what is coming. I am asking you to release the old mindset that kept you small, the thoughts that told you to settle for less, and the fear that made you hesitate when something greater stood in front of you. You have outgrown the version of yourself that doubted every good thing. And now I am calling you into a place where you can accept what is placed in your hands without feeling unworthy of it. This is not arrogance. It is understanding your identity as someone who is chosen, guided, and protected by me. When you begin to see yourself through that truth, the opportunity will not feel foreign. It will feel like something that was always meant to find you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The person who is coming into your path carries influence that reaches beyond what you can see on the surface, and they will recognize a strength in you that others overlooked. They are not coming by mistake, and they are not approaching you without purpose, because I have already placed your name in spaces you have never entered physically. What they see in you is connected to the work I have been doing inside you. The resilience, the quiet discipline, and the faith that stayed alive, even in uncertain seasons. When they speak, You will notice a difference in tone, a seriousness that reflects the weight of what they are offering. Do not shrink in that moment. Do not try to make yourself smaller to fit into comfort, because you were not prepared for comfort. You were prepared for growth. This offer may come with responsibilities that feel heavy at first, and it may require you to step into areas where you feel inexperienced. I am not asking you to know everything. I am asking you to trust that I will equip you as you move forward. Every step you take will reveal new strength, and every challenge will uncover abilities that you did not know you carried within you. This is how growth works. It stretches you, it challenges you, and then it reveals a version of you that is stronger than the one you were before. You are not being set up to fail. You are being positioned to rise in a way that reflects my power working through your life. There may be voices around you that question your decision, that try to plant doubt or fear in your mind. But you must be careful about what you allow to influence your heart. Not everyone understands the journey you have been on, and not everyone will understand the path you are stepping into now. I am asking you to listen closely to the peace that I place within you, because that peace is a clearer guide than the noise around you. When you feel calm and steady in your spirit, even in the presence of something big, that is a sign that I am with you in that decision. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You have been asking for change, for opportunity, for something that would shift your life in a meaningful way. And now that it is approaching, you must be willing to receive it fully. Sometimes the greatest struggle is not in waiting, but in accepting when the answer finally arrives. I am preparing your heart to receive without hesitation, to step forward without second-guessing every detail, and to trust that I have already seen the outcome before you even begin. This is not a blind step. It is a guided one, and I am holding you steady as you move forward. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come. And those moments will remind you that this opportunity is not random. Every delay, every closed door, and every disappointment played a role in shaping you for what is now in front of you. Without those experiences, you would not carry the same depth, the same understanding, or the same strength that you now possess. What once felt like setbacks were actually steps that brought you closer to this exact point in your life. The powerful person who is bringing this offer is also part of a bigger plan that you cannot fully see yet. Their role is not only to open a door for you, but to place you in an environment where your growth will continue. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter that will expand your vision and deepen your faith. As you move forward, you will begin to see connections form, opportunities multiply, and doors open in ways that confirm that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual validated by 4 neuroscience labs now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations, but this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. I am asking you to remain humble in this process, to remember where you came from, and to keep your heart aligned with me as things begin to change. Success can shift your focus if you are not careful, but I am guiding you to stay grounded, to keep your spirit steady, and to remember that everything you receive is part of a greater purpose. You are not being lifted for yourself alone. You are being positioned to impact others, to reflect my goodness, and to carry light into places that need it. Do not rush ahead of me, and do not fall behind in fear. Walk with me step by step, trusting that I will reveal what you need when you need it. The offer that is coming is only one part of what I have planned for you, and there is more ahead that will continue to unfold as you remain faithful. You are not alone in this. You have never been alone, and you will not be alone as you step into what is next. This is not your imagination, and it is not something you created on your own. It is the result of my hand working through details you could never control. I am allowing you to sense it, so that when it fully arrives, you will not be caught off guard, but instead, you will recognize it as something familiar, something that was already whispered into your spirit before it became visible in your life. What is coming toward you carries intention, and it is wrapped in timing that has been carefully set in place long before you reached this moment. There will be a moment when everything becomes clearer, when the conversation happens, when the offer is spoken in direct words, and when you realize that this is not a possibility anymore, but a real opportunity placed right in front of you. In that moment, your reaction matters, not because you need to be perfect, but because your response will reflect what you believe about yourself. I am asking you to stand with quiet confidence, to listen carefully, and to allow your spirit to remain steady even if your emotions begin to rise. You do not need to rush to prove anything, and you do not need to shrink out of fear, because the position being presented to you already has your name attached to it in a way that cannot be taken by someone else. Type 222 to claim miracles. What you are stepping into will require a level of trust that goes beyond what you have practiced before. It will ask you to rely on me, not just in moments of difficulty, but in moments of expansion, when things begin to grow quickly and your surroundings begin to change. Growth can feel just as uncomfortable as struggle, because it pushes you into unfamiliar spaces where you must learn, adapt, and stretch beyond what you once believed was your limit. I'm not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you to move forward even when fear tries to whisper against your progress. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision. It's the decision to keep walking while holding on to my presence. The person bringing this offer may not fully understand why they feel drawn to you, but I have placed that pull within them for a reason. They will see something in you that aligns with what they need. But more importantly, it aligns with what I have placed inside you. This connection is not shallow. It is purposeful, and it carries the potential to unlock doors that have been closed to you until now. When you begin to work within this opportunity, you will notice that things begin to flow in ways that feel guided rather than forced. This is how you will know that you are walking in alignment with what I have prepared. There may be moments when you question whether you are ready, whether you have enough knowledge, enough experience, or enough strength to handle what is being placed before you. I'm telling you now that readiness is not about having everything figured out before you begin. It is about being willing to learn as you move forward. I will provide what you need along the way. Not all at once, but step by step, so that your growth remains steady and your faith remains active. Every challenge you face will carry a lesson, and every lesson will build you into someone who can carry greater responsibility without losing your balance. Type yes to receive miracles. As this new chapter begins to unfold, you will also notice a shift in how you see your past. The struggles that once felt heavy will begin to make sense, and the delays that once frustrated you will begin to reveal their purpose. You will understand that you were not being denied. You were being prepared. And that preparation has brought you to a place where you can now receive something greater without being overwhelmed by it. This understanding will bring a sense of peace, a quiet confidence that tells you that nothing in your journey was wasted. I am also asking you to guard your heart during this time, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Not everyone will understand what is happening in your life, and not everyone needs to have access to your decisions or your opportunities. Share carefully, speak wisely, and protect the vision that is forming within you. What is growing in your life is valuable, and it deserves to be nurtured with care rather than exposed to doubt or negativity. This is not about isolation. It is about discernment, knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. As you move forward, you will begin to see how this opportunity connects to a larger purpose that extends beyond your personal gain. You will find yourself in positions where your actions influence others, where your growth creates space for someone else to rise, and where your journey becomes a reflection of what is possible when faith remains steady. This is part of the reason you have been chosen, not just to receive, but to become a channel through which others are encouraged, lifted, and inspired. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Never lose sight of me as you move into this new season. Achievement often brings countless distractions, and new opportunities can easily compete for your attention. But your greatest source of strength will always be found in remaining close to me. Whenever life feels heavy or uncertain, pause and find stillness. Return to that peaceful place where my voice becomes clear and my direction is easy to recognize. I will not stop guiding your steps. I will continue to teach you, gently redirect you when necessary, and give you the strength required for every new responsibility placed before you. This moment is not the finish line of your story. It marks the beginning of a greater chapter that will continue unfolding as you remain steadfast in your faith. What you are experiencing now is only the first glimpse of everything I have prepared. There is far more waiting beyond what you can currently see. Remain patient. Keep your spirit receptive, and stay closely connected to me, because every part of your journey is being carefully arranged with intention. The opportunity drawing near is built to last, but the wisdom with which you embrace it will determine how fully you experience its blessings. That is why your preparation has been happening long before you recognized its purpose. There is a great difference between simply receiving a gift and being equipped to preserve and multiply it. I am accomplishing both within you at the same time. What is coming into your life is not meant to disappear quickly. It is meant to remain, flourish, and increase. As you continue placing your confidence in me, along with this opportunity will come important details that deserve your careful attention. Some choices will appear small and unimportant, yet they will influence your future more than you expect. Stay alert. Listen with an attentive heart, and never dismiss the gentle impressions I place within your spirit. Those quiet promptings will lead you through important conversations, key decisions, and defining moments where the path you choose will shape far more than you can presently imagine. You do not need to carry pressure. But you do need to remain aware, because awareness is what keeps you aligned with my direction. When you feel unsure, pause, breathe, and return to the peace that I give you, because that peace will always point you in the right direction. Type 1. To affirm. The person bringing this offer will begin to show you more than just the surface of what they are presenting. Over time, you will see their intentions, their character, and the way they handle responsibility, and this will help you understand the full picture of what you are stepping into. I am not asking you to trust blindly. I am asking you to trust wisely, to observe, to listen, and to allow your discernment to grow as you move forward. This connection has been placed in your life for a reason, but it is still your responsibility to walk through it with awareness and integrity. When you combine faith with wisdom, you create a path that is both strong and stable. You may also notice that as this opportunity unfolds, certain things in your life begin to fall away. Some habits, some connections, and even some old ways of thinking will no longer feel aligned with where you are going. This is not loss. It is refinement, and it is necessary for your growth. I am removing what cannot go with you, so that what remains can support you in the new space you are entering. Let go without resistance, because holding on to what no longer fits will only create unnecessary weight as you move forward. There will be moments when you feel stretched, when the demands of this new chapter feel heavier than what you are used to. In those moments, remember that strength is built through use, not through comfort. Every time you rise to meet a challenge, you are becoming more capable, more resilient, and more aligned with the person you are meant to be. I am not placing you in a position that will break you. I am placing you in a position that will build you. Even when it feels intense, know that I am sustaining you through every step. Type 2222 to receive miracles. As you continue walking this path, you will begin to see results that confirm you are moving in the right direction. These results may come in the form of progress, recognition, or even a deep sense of fulfillment that you have not felt before. This is not temporary. It is the beginning of something that will continue to expand as you remain consistent and faithful. You will also begin to notice how your perspective changes, how you start to think differently, and how your confidence begins to grow naturally. This is the transformation that comes from stepping into something that aligns with your purpose. I am also reminding you to stay humble in the midst of this growth. Humility does not mean thinking less of yourself. It means remembering that everything you have and everything you are becoming is connected to me. When you stay grounded in that truth, you will not be shaken by success, and you will not be discouraged by challenges. You will move with a steady heart, knowing that I am the source of your strength and the guide of your path. This balance will protect you as you continue to rise. There may be people who suddenly show interest in you as your life begins to shift, and you must be careful about how you respond to this attention. Not all interest is genuine, and not all support is rooted in truth. I am asking you to stay discerning, to pay attention to actions rather than words, and to protect your energy from those who do not align with your growth. You do not need to isolate yourself, but you do need to choose wisely who you allow close to your journey. This is part of the responsibility that comes with stepping into a greater level of influence. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes, many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. As you move deeper into this opportunity, you will begin to understand that it is not just about what you can gain, but about what you can build. You are being given a chance to create something meaningful, something that has the potential to impact your life and the lives of others in a lasting way. This is where your creativity, your vision, and your faith will come together to form something that reflects who you truly are. I am giving you space to grow, to express, and to bring forth what has been placed inside you. Stay patient with yourself as you learn, as you adjust, and as you grow into this new role. You are not expected to be perfect. You are expected to be willing, and willingness is what allows progress to happen. When you make mistakes, learn from them and keep moving forward without carrying unnecessary guilt. Growth is a process, and every step you take is part of that process unfolding in real time. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, correcting you, and strengthening you as you continue. There is something important you must understand about this offer that has come into your life. It is not only a door for you to walk through, it is also a responsibility that will shape how you live from this point forward. The influence connected to this opportunity will reach into areas of your life that you did not expect, and it will ask you to grow in ways that stretch your character as well as your ability. I am not placing this before you to overwhelm you, but to reveal what you are capable of when you walk in faith. You are not stepping into something that will drain you. You are stepping into something that will develop you into a stronger and more grounded version of yourself. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There will be moments when the pace of change feels fast, when things begin to happen one after another, and you may feel like you are trying to keep up with everything at once. In those moments, slow down within yourself. Even if everything around you is moving quickly, take time to breathe, to reflect, and to stay connected to my presence, because that connection will keep you steady. No matter how much is happening externally, you do not need to rush your growth, because true growth cannot be forced. It must be allowed to unfold naturally. When you remain centered, you will find that even fast changes can be handled with calm and clarity. The person who brought this offer into your life will also begin to trust you more as they see your consistency and your integrity. Trust is not built in a single moment. It is built through repeated actions that show who you truly are. As you continue to show up with honesty, dedication, and a willingness to learn, you will find that doors continue to open even wider. What began as a single opportunity will begin to expand into something greater, something that carries layers of growth and possibility. This is how multiplication works when it is guided by purpose. It starts small and then grows beyond what you first imagined. Type to affirm. There may be times when you feel the pressure of expectations, both from yourself and from others who are watching your journey. I am reminding you that your worth is not based on performance, and your value does not decrease if you face challenges along the way. You are allowed to grow at your own pace, to learn through experience, and to take moments of rest when needed. Do not let the weight of expectations take away the joy of what you are building. Stay connected to the purpose behind your actions, because purpose will always give you strength when pressure tries to take it away. You will also begin to notice a deeper sense of responsibility within you, a desire to do things right. to make decisions that reflect integrity, and to carry this opportunity with care. This is a good sign because it shows that you understand the value of what has been placed in your hands. Responsibility is not a burden when it is carried with the right mindset. It is a sign of growth and maturity. As you continue to develop this mindset, you will find that you are able to handle more without feeling overwhelmed. I am also guiding you to remain grateful in every stage of this journey. Gratitude keeps your heart open, and it reminds you that everything you are experiencing is part of something greater than yourself. When you stay grateful, you stay grounded. And when you stay grounded, you remain steady even when things change around you. This steadiness will become one of your greatest strengths as you continue to move forward. It will allow you to face challenges without losing your balance and to receive success without losing your humility. There will be moments when you look ahead and feel uncertain about what comes next, but I am asking you to trust the path even when you cannot see the destination clearly. You are not walking blindly. You are walking by faith, and faith is what allows you to move forward even when the details are not fully visible. Every step you take will reveal more, and every decision you make will shape the direction of your journey. You do not need to have all the answers now because I will continue to guide you as you move forward. As this chapter continues to unfold, you will also begin to see how your life is becoming an example for others. People will notice your growth, your strength, and your ability to remain steady even in change. Some people will find inspiration in your story. Others will wonder how everything began to change. While a few may never fully understand your path, that is perfectly fine. Your purpose is not to gain everyone's approval or explain every step you take. Your calling is to live faithfully and sincerely. When you remain true to who you are and continue following the direction I have given you, your life will become a testimony more powerful than any explanation you could offer. Have you noticed how some people seem to leave financial pressure behind and step into greater abundance? A report connected to CIA-related research points to a brief 7-second mental exercise that may help people recognize opportunities differently. According to findings supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, this simple practice has helped many improve their everyday lives. Some have gone on to purchase their dream homes, drive luxury vehicles, and enjoy the kind of vacations they once believed were out of reach. This information may not remain available forever. If you want to learn more, follow the link provided in the description and comments before it is gone. Remember, your arrival here was not by coincidence. Every detail of this moment has meaning. The opportunity that recently entered your life was only the first step, and what follows is the continuation of a greater journey that will continue unfolding as you remain steadfast in your faith. Walk through this season with awareness. Stay close to me. Remain attentive, and let my guidance shape every decision you make. Now is the time to embrace everything that has been prepared for you and move ahead with quiet confidence, knowing that your steps are being directed even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Behind the scenes, circumstances are coming together in your favor, preparing you for a future marked by purpose, growth, and lasting transformation. Continue guarding your heart, strengthening your faith, and pressing forward with courage. What is taking shape in your life today is only the foundation of something far greater than you can currently imagine. And as you continue trusting the process, you will watch those blessings multiply in ways that exceed your expectations.